Hi everyone, it's LibraryAnne from the Huntley Area Public Library. Welcome. I'm here again with another episode of Animal Crackers Book Club. In this episode, we'll talk about some of the Bluestem nominees for 2022. The Bluestems are a list of nominated books for children in grades 3 through 5 for a Children's Choice Award in the state of Illinois. So, you will find some fiction and nonfiction and even biographies on this list. In this episode, we'll talk about half of those books and watch for part 2 coming soon to hear about the other 10. Blended. Isabella is a piano prodigy whose black father and white mother are divorced and struggling to share custody. Feeling pulled in two different directions makes Isabella feel less than whole, and she is also personally feeling an increasing racial divide at school. To top everything off, her parents announce they are getting married to different people. It's more than switching houses that is upsetting Isabel. She's switching nicknames, backpacks. Her whole identity is mixed up. Is she black? Is she white? Is she her mom's daughter or her dad's kid? Isabella knows one thing. She just feels blended. The unstoppable Garrett Morgan, inventor, entrepreneur, hero. Garrett Morgan was the son of freed slaves. At the age of 14, he worked as a janitor in a clothing factory, but at heart, he was an inventor. When he saw a problem that needed solving, he kept at it until he had a solution. His mantra was, if a man puts something to block your way, the first time you go around it, the second time you go over it, the third time you go through it. In this book, you will read about how Morgan's inventions came about and how he was able to rescue workers trapped in a tunnel 50 feet beneath Lake Erie in 1916. What a waste! Trash, recycling, and protecting our planet. Did you know that every single plastic toothbrush ever made still exists? Or that there is a floating mass of trash larger than the USA drifting around the Pacific Ocean? It's not all bad news, though. While this is a nonfiction book that explains where we are going wrong, What a Waste also shows what we are getting right. Introduces young ecologists to the impact of human activities on the environment, from pollution and litter to renewable energy and plastic recycling. The Oldest Student: How Mary Walker Learned to Read. At the age of 15, Mary Walker was freed from slavery, but she never gave up hope on learning to read. The inspirational story of Mary Walker, a woman whose long life spanned from the Civil War to the Civil Rights Movement. Find out how she persevered and learned to read at the age of 116, proving that it's never too late to learn new things. The Creature of the Pines. Elliot had started attending school after years of homeschooling and has no idea what to expect on a class field trip to the Pine Barrens. Elliot and his new friend Uchenna find a strange blue creature who's very hard to handle. They soon find help with the Unicorn Rescue Society, which is sworn to protect all mythical creatures. When the unpredictable creature disappears, Elliot and Uchenna and their weird teacher, Professor Fauna, go on a mission to rescue the mythological creature from a pair of greedy billionaire brothers. The Vanderbeekers of 141st Street. The Vanderbeekers are a huge family with two parents, five children, including one set of twins, a dog, a cat, and a house bunny. Informed by their landlord that he will not be renewing their lease on the home where they have always lived, the five Vanderbeeker kids decide to prove to their scary landlord just how wonderful they are as tenants. The Biederman is a Scrooge-like Christmas villain, and the children's efforts to butter him up prove to be hilarious. Pie in the Sky. When his family moves to an English-speaking country, 11-year-old Jing Wen feels like he has just landed on Mars, as he does not understand what anyone is saying and must get used to a whole new set of customs.
Making cakes based on his father's recipes helps him as he struggles to get used to his new country, but it is a secret he keeps from his mother. Will he get caught? With tons of laughs and fun illustrations, this book is an excellent choice for fans of the Wimpy Kid series. Because of the Rabbit by Cynthia Lord. Accompanying her game warden father on a routine call on the last night of summer before she heads off to public school for the first time, young Emma finds herself caring for a baby bunny. At her new school, she is determined to make a best friend, and those plans get a little tricky when she meets Jack, who does not seem to fit in. She and Jack are partnered on a science project, though, and Emma discovers that he is as much an animal lover as she is. You will love this book if you are an animal lover, too. Claude, evil alien warlord cat. He looks like a cat, acts like a cat, and lands on Earth in the rain. Soaking and miserable, Claude, the ferocious alien war cat, has been exiled to Earth, where he rings the doorbell at Raj's new home in Oregon. Poor, naive, and misguided 11-year-old Raj lets him in, not realizing Claude is the greatest feline warlord in the universe. The more Claude learns about Earth, the more he is stumped by the stupidity of furless ogres and the limited language and abilities of Earth cats. This is a great choice for those of you who love a hilarious book. And finally, we have Framed. In Washington, D.C., 12-year-old Florian Bates and his best friend Margaret help thwart the biggest art heist in United States history. Florian is exceptionally observant, using a theory he has concocted called Theory of All Small Things, or TOAST. He adds up the smallest details and puts them together to unveil a bigger truth. He's more than willing to be a consulting detective for the FBI and finds out that he can be led astray by planted clues as easily as anyone. This is a great mystery that will keep you turning pages up to the surprise ending.
That's all I have for you this time on the Animal Crackers Book Club. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check the YouTube channel for the Huntley Library for more book clubs, craft videos, and lots more. Also, the library newsletter will have more details and information about all of the virtual content available to you on demand. Watch for the code word at the end of this video and enter it in Beanstack or on your summer reading paper log for 20 points. Thanks again for watching, everybody. We'll see you at the library really soon.